Welcome to the Beats WonderCon 2023 coverage sponsored by Bad Idea Comics. I'm Yael Tygiel, and today we are talking to the cast of True Lies. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's talk about True Lies. I am loving this show. I gotta know, the first episode, I feel like we gave some nods to the film. Are there some nods coming up that we are looking forward to, or some that you thought maybe you'd hold for future seasons?
Oh, there's a big nod. There's a big nod called an actor from the original film. Yeah, I mean, the truth is, like, we all loved the original film, and so throughout, we're always looking for ways to throw in more Easter eggs and stuff. So whenever we can, we do. Obviously, there are more in the first episode, but yeah, throughout, absolutely. It's James Cameron is he's a producer on the show, and it's sort of like trying to get Daddy to notice you. You know, it's like, please, like, oh look, we did this thing. It's from your movie. So yeah, it's super fun.
Amazing. We've so far had a very fun guest star. We've had Matthew Lillard. I'm going to ask you right now, are we going to see him again?
I hope so. He was so good.
He was so good.
He brought the energy. He tried this character.
Yeah, this is the key.
And it was great to watch. Matt wrote this character, and Matthew Lillard was, I don't know, he just had this, like, it was goofy, it was weird, it was like he had some kind of,
he had the confidence to try something that wasn't typical.
Yeah.
And while we were doing it, it was the kind of thing where you're like, well, okay, that's interesting. I don't know if that works. And that takes a lot of courage.
And then we were talking about earlier, Tom Arnold, he's coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to say it.
Yeah, we are.
No, yeah.
It's in the trailer.
Yeah, no, of course, it's in the trailer. Yeah.
I gotta say, Steve, you got to be a boxer in one of my favorite episodes of Law & Order Special Victims Unit, so I have to bring this up. You do a lot of physical stuff in this show. Is it fun to do all the physical, or do you prefer to do the, like, straight man comedy?
It was fun until I had to do it. Like, I really, careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to shoot the gun, punch the guy, kiss the girl, crack the joke, be a spy, do the spy face. And then I was like, no, I'm going to do the stunts. And then I did the stunts, and my body was breaking. They're all the praise and respect to stunt performers, stunt coordinators. They are amazing. But I'm going to, if we're lucky enough to go on and have more episodes and more seasons, I'm going to let the stunt guys do it. Because, I
had one stunt, and the guy rolled on my knee and tore the last string of ACL that I had. And so I'm currently filing a class action lawsuit. And if you would like to know, but he did pull on my knee. That's part of it.
I was going to ask.
We need DVD extras at some point so that you can see the takes where Steve is fighting, and he is an incredible badass and just, like, unbelievable fight. And then it's cut, and he's like, ow.
Yeah.
Guy did a good 2 weeks with his finger busted open. So, I mean, I got a lot of respect for this dude. He put it all out there. Yeah, it was amazing. He really did.
It was fun. If you're
It's
gonna,
hard.
Well,
don't minimize.
It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but that's kind of how this is a special project. Yes, it's from the movie. Yes, we're doing the TV version of it, but it's our own thing, and so we just tried to have fun, crack some jokes, show the spy world, and we had a lot of fun doing it. I was very lucky with these guys.
I agree. And it kind of felt like an adult Cloak and Dagger. When I was a kid, Cloak and Dagger was my favorite. We never talked about this with Dabney Coleman, and it was like, it was a kid who had an imaginary friend who was a spy, and it was awesome. But now we get to do that as an adult, so it's a bit of a different thing, because it's not too serious. And I think that we make our own thing a little bit clearer as the episodes go on. Matt started with the homage to the film and the pilot, and as we go on, it becomes more and more of our own sauce.
Yeah, I feel like the fourth episode really felt like we found our stride, and I cannot wait to see what happens going forward. If you could tease the rest of the season with a hashtag or, something that maybe we don't understand right now, but we will later, what would you tease it with?
Well, put it on me.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so the rest of the season, I would say, is if we had to tease, it would be synergy. The rest of the season has a lot of, it's layered, it's very dynamic. The onion gets peeled back the farther we go.
Love it.
Yeah, we have some fun episodes. We're going to screen one today, episode 5, that has a huge car stunt in it. The director did a great job with that.
Great job.
We've got, hashtag romance, hashtag spy, hashtag fun, hashtag,
Yeah, romance.
you know what I'm
forgot
saying?
about
We
that.
got some romance.
I gotta say, we
Ginger,
got some
who should
action.
be here, she's an amazing, she's one of the pillars of the show, Ginger Gonzaga. Working with her and having her as my Helen is a blessing. It's a dream come true because she's so good and she's so funny. And that's kind of like one of the best things about it is that, a lot of the work is, what is it? You get paid to act, the waiting. No, you get paid to wait. The acting's free. Yeah. And so when we were, waiting, she just would crack us up. And she's one of the funniest people I ever met. So shout out to her. Hashtag Ginger Gonzaga.
Yeah, I mean, actually, your comment about the 4th episode, one of the things that we really learned from that was that a great guest star is great for the show. So Tom Arnold is a great example of that. And I would go with hashtag chemistry because one of the things that happens as the show goes on is, these guys develop, new bits and new things that they do together, and that chemistry just gets stronger and stronger. And also, we really learned our lesson. Let's bring in new people who are exciting and doing fun things to mix up the dynamic. And at Keith David, we've got some great people coming in who kind of mix up that dynamic and do really exciting things. So it's great.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Tips.
Beef tips.
That's what's coming that you don't even understand.
That's an inside joke.
I can't wait to find out what that means. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you again to our sponsor, Bad Idea Comics.